Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited to finally be doing this video. I've been talking about this foundation for such a long time now. I've been using it for such a long time now. Really getting my thoughts together and just building up more love for it. And that is the Tarte Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation. It's a little bit dirty, let me clean it up. So this is the little tiny box. Well, it's not that tiny, but it's the box that it came in. I honestly had this box for such a long time now. I think I've had this foundation for weeks. If you follow me on my Instagram, I kind of have been teasing about it. So before anything, I'm going to read a few facts about this foundation, how much it is, just an overview of it pretty much, just to tell you a little bit about it, and then I'm going to demo it for you. So the product description from the Tarte Cosmetics website says, a poreless, full coverage gel foundation with skin smoothing hyaluronic acid. So for those of you that are like, hyaluronic who? Hyaluronic acid, we actually make it in our bodies ourselves, but they're mostly put in skin products and basically topical products to enhance hydration and elasticity in the skin, which basically, in the end, it can be used for anti-aging just because your skin is that more hydrated. So basically, that is what it is in a nutshell. I think I just said basically a lot of times right now. So this foundation comes in 18 shades. I feel like that's such a good number. I have such a wide variety of shades. Finding my shade was not hard at all. I'm usually between light, medium, but the problem that I have is the undertone to it. I'm more of the yellow side, so anything with sand in it is usually my type of shade. So my shade is in light medium sand, and it is perfect. I feel like it's perfect. I have been loving this foundation, you guys. You have no idea. And I absolutely love that they also cater to darker skin tones. As you can see, it does come in this little pot thing, and the foundation is all up in there. I feel like this packaging is just so pretty, and it just looks like a lot of thought was put into this foundation packaging, like the whole chevron. This is chevron, right? And the whole gold. And let me just show you what it looks like. It's a pretty thick consistency, as you can see. It's pretty thick. It does have a slight scent to it, but it's a very refreshing scent. This foundation retails for $39 on the Tarte Cosmetics website, and it is a total of 1 full ounce, which is pretty standard. We hear a bunch of trucks and stuff. I live in New York, and although I love the lighting in the daytime, this is why I don't film in the daytime that much. Also because I have a little toddler running around, but as I was saying, every shade has a skin tone description. So for mine, the skin tone description says light to medium skin with yellow undertones. That's how I knew it was meant to be for me. And there's also a light medium beige. Now that skin tone says light to medium skin with pink undertones, and so on and so forth. So I feel like this foundation really caters to many people. Enough of me blabbering, I'm going to go ahead and show you just how it applies with a brush, with a sponge, and all of that good stuff. Alright, let's get up close and personal here. So I'm just going to take a picture of myself to show you how red my skin really is. Oh, I just got foundation all over my case. Great.
I'm just going to dot it all over, especially my nose, my pimples. So refreshing.
I also took the time one day to basically check in with you of how it wears throughout the day. So I'm going to show you those clips right now. I was at work, so I would just sneak into the bathroom, film a little video of myself to show you what it looks like and all that good stuff. So let me just show you that right now. Hey guys, so I'm at work right now and this lighting is horrible in this bathroom, but I'm just checking in. It's around a little past noon and this is what this foundation looks like. I love it. It looks awesome. There's nothing breaking, there's nothing patching up. It's amazing. I'm not like super oily. Usually around this time this starts to like cluster up and it's not that bad, and even if it was, it wouldn't surprise me because every foundation does that, but this one doesn't do it as bad. So it's 7 p.m. and this is it for me. I'm so tired even though it's really not that late, but I don't really get much sleep. Look at how it looks. I mean, it's obviously rubbed off of my nose because I always go like this when I don't want to scratch it. But other than that, I think it looks so good. I've been in love with this foundation. Obviously, I'm a little oily. My skin just changed after Penelope. But all I do is just tap a napkin, or if not, use mattifying powders, or just blot yourself, basically. And that's it. I've worn this foundation for 12 hours already, and it's so good. So from those clips that I've shown you, what do you guys think about it? I personally love this foundation. It doesn't make me too oily, and I can honestly get away with not setting this foundation. It does stay a little, you know, like your face just feels supple. It feels hydrated. It is like a gel consistency, as I showed you a little bit before. The coverage of this foundation is out of this world. It is definitely full coverage. I have redness on my skin. I have huge pores, acne scars, occasional hormonal breakouts. I have fine lines on my forehead, unfortunately. So yeah, I have like one wrinkle right here, and I know it's from me going like this a lot, but I just have a lot of facial expressions, so it is what it is. The only con that I have for this foundation, although the packaging is so sleek and it's really cute, of course I would prefer something with a pump. So when I first got this foundation, of course it was a little bit more fuller than this. I've used up quite a bunch of it. It came with this topper, and yes, I have saved this for weeks now. Dedication. I'm not even gonna put it on because this has been everywhere. So anyways, it was on just like this, and it has a little handle thing on the top for you to pull it out from. Every time I took this off, there would be like a goop of foundation on here. I would just pretty much take my foundation from here. I'm so happy I'm able to throw this out now. Now the other thing obviously is that I'm gonna have to put my finger in here or scoop it out somehow in order to put this on my face, as opposed to just using a pump to just squirt a few on my hand or on my brush or whatever it may be. So that's my only con. They did come out with a brush, I feel like specifically for this foundation, and let me just show you what it looks like. So this is the foundation brush and spatula. I do want to get this brush just for the purpose of this foundation, and plus look how cool it looks. So it has the spatula on one end and the brush on the other, and of course that would be so convenient for this foundation specifically, because, well, you would just scoop it up with the spatula and then blend it in with the brush. It is vegan friendly and the brush is $30. I just really love how this foundation makes my skin look. It just makes it look youthful and just makes it look hydrated. My skin has changed quite a bit, especially after I had my daughter. I used to have oily to combination skin, and now I feel like sometimes it gets dry. So the whole having dry skin is just something foreign to me. I never really experienced it before until now, and I feel like this does a really good job at it. Oh, and it doesn't clunk up in my nose, which you guys know basically all foundations do, and I don't really look down to a foundation when it does that, just because most of them do. I feel like because of the shape of my nose, whatever, but this one doesn't, which is awesome. I literally wear this all day, and then at the end of the day I I still look pretty decent. I first heard about this foundation from their Snapchat. If you do not follow Tarte Cosmetics Snapchat, definitely do. I'm gonna leave their Snapchat down below, but I believe it's Tarte Cosmetics. I seriously look at their Snapchat religiously. I love Jen, Deanna, Lee. They're just such nice people to watch. Oh my god, that sounds so weird. Let me stop. It would be like the coolest thing to ever work with Tarte one day, but hey, a girl can dream, right? Alright, so that about sums it up. If I missed anything, let me know down below and I will either answer whatever questions on my blog or down in the description box below. And that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to this channel if you're not already, and don't forget to press that bell or else you won't be notified because, you know, YouTube. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye! The stuffs that I got going on. Whoa, excuse me. So for those that have acne scars, oh my gosh, these trucks. Bye. Why do I sound like that?